episode of Roro After Midnight. Well, my show is on Mondays through Fridays, 9 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Central, and midnight Eastern. Feel free to follow me on Facebook. Just type in www.facebook.com/RoroTheTenor. You can also follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to Filipino Tenor. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Roro the Tenor. And if you are being so kind, make sure you show your support via Venmo. Just type in at Roro the Tenor so that we can keep this amazingness, fabulousness show going on for years and years to come. Oh, awesome. And before we start with our show, remember, stay safe, get vaccinated, and keep wearing masks whenever possible. When you're outside, people, I take off my mask, but when I go somewhere where there's a lot of people, even outside, I put the mask back on because you'll never know, what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolate. No, it's not like a box of chocolate. All right. So guess what today is? Oh my God, just a second. Oh my God, that's one thing I forgot to put. Guess what today is? It is Thursday. And what's Thursday? It's Throwback Thursday. Work! Better work! What is it again? It's Throwback Thursday. Yeah! So many fans. You'll never know what you're going to get. Just like chocolates. No, it's not really like chocolates. Anyway, so I have a special guest today because it's Throwback Thursday, and we're just going to introduce to you our special guest. Before I, let's bring her in immediately right now, ladies and gentlemen. She is a diva. It is Miss Soprano, Miss Erica Strauss. Hey, guys.
I love your fans. Whoa.
I love you, fans. All two of them right now probably are like watching. Hello to.
Hey.
One of them is probably me. Anyway, it's Throwback Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
As you noticed, Throwback Thursday. Just a little bit of a background about this is Erica Strauss. You can follow her on Instagram at Soprano_in_stilettos. Soprano and stilettos. Make sure you read down there. Oh my God, I can't point. Down there. Just to give you a little bit of a background of Erica. Erica has performed with numerous opera companies, symphony orchestras, and recital series, including the Metropolitan Opera, right there, the Opera Chicago, the Cleveland Orchestra, also the Marilyn Horne Foundation recitals at Carnegie Hall, the Cleveland Arts Song Festival, and Pro Musica Detroit. She has been seen on PBS and the Mets Live in HD broadcast of Der Rosenkavalier. Both of us were in it. It's the one with Renee Fleming and Susan Graham and Christine Schaefer and Tom Allen. Yes, I know. Who was the tenor there? Was it Eric Cutler?
Ooh, this is like
I think it was. I think it was Eric Cutler. Yeah. So to continue on. And her recitals also broadcast nationally on WFMT and NPR St. Paul Sunday. Welcome, Erica.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
Well, as you know, it is Throwback Thursday, and our topic is LOCAA. We call it, yeah. And guess what the today's theme is really? Because we're talking LOCAA, we are gonna live in la vida loca. Yes. Wait, no, backwards. Yes. But you know what? Before we delve into all of these nonsense, it's not nonsense. Before we delve into all these things that we're gonna talk about, we always start our show with joke of the day. Yes. What is it again? Joke of And this is joke of the day spit take edition. Do you have something to drink there?
No, should I go get it?
Oh my God. Go get one quick. It's just so quick. And then I'm going to change this right now. I totally forgot to tell her that this is a spit take edition.
All right. I'm going to get it.
Yes. She'll be right back. While she is back, so just want to let you know a little bit of a reminder here. You are watching Roro After Midnight. Ram. And like I said, our show shows Mondays through Fridays, 9 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Central, and midnight Eastern. I like singing midnight. Love that. So joke of the day, spit take. So you know how the spit take works. So you take a sip, you keep it in your mouth, and then you ingest it once the joke is done, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're going to laugh at this one. Okay. Our joke of the day is, keep it in your mouth. You ever heard of the Umi Tum Tum bird?
Mm-mm.
It has a big belly and small wings. And when it lands, it goes, Umi Tum Tum, Umi Tum Tum, Umi Tum Tum. Yeah.
You got almost.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I didn't expect to laugh.
I know. Thank you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Joke of the Day. Yes. So before we start our Throwback Thursday, I'm going to ask Erica, what's cooking, good looking? What's going on with you lately?
Oh, lately? Oh gosh, just working and trying to stay busy. And I know it's kind of boring.
And what happened about a year ago? Tell me.
Married.
She got married. Work, girl.
Yes,
Work. So show you yours. It's like behind you. There's a picture there.
There's the picture.
You want to pick it up, girl? Pick it up.
I gotta find it.
It's right there. It was just right there.
Oh no, but this is.
Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you.
It's like, yes. Now she's gonna put it back there. It's like, I hope it doesn't fall. All right. Well, it's like, how's the weather there? Where are you right now?
I'm in Florida. I'm in Boca Raton with
Boca
the
Raton
and the fancy cars.
And how's the weather there?
Right now it's raining, but it's still 80 degrees.
Yeah.
In December. It ain't New York, baby.
Oh, yeah. Steven and I are going to go back to, because just so you know, Steven and I we're Disney Vacation Club members, and we do have a place in the Polynesian Resort.
Ooh.
Yes. So we're going there in February for a week.
All right, you should expect a knock on the door.
Yeah.
Expect a knock on the door. I'm
Awesome.
just saying.
So anyways, like I said, our Throwback Thursday is all about LOCAA. LOCAA is Lyric Opera Center for American Artists. It is now renamed as Ryan Opera Center. All right. And we're going to give you a little bit of a background before we talk about it, about LOCAA history. Established in 1974 by Carol Fox as the Professional Artist Development Program for Lyric Opera of Chicago. See, you learned something, huh? Right? And Lyric Opera Center for American Artists was the name from 1981 to 2006, renamed as the Patrick G. and Shirley W. Ryan Opera Center, which is Ryan Opera Center since 2006. A little bit more of a thing here. Richard Perlman, which we knew, both of us knew. He was the one who actually got us in there. Richard Perlman ran the program. Actually, he's the late Richard Perlman. That's his dates right there. He passed away in 2006. He was the director of LOCAA from 1995 to 2006. And consequently, also the late Jana Rolandi, we love her. She just passed away earlier this year. And she became the director after Richard Perlman of LOCAA from 2006 to 2013. One of the cool things about LOCAA is it's called Lyric Opera Center for American Artists, but we are able to call it LOCAA. one of the things that the new program is, they're not supposed to call it rock. It's the ROC. It's like the ROC. Sounds like the Republican Open Convention. No, but oh my God, please don't use this against me. I'm just saying that's why I like rock, but ROC. Oh my God, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me for saying it. Well, who knows? Anyway, so our first topic is lessons and coachings and gigs. Oh my! So tell me, our experiences, and actually, I'm gonna go with here. You can pick one. I'm gonna go with lessons and maybe gigs, but I'll let you start. Tell us about like coachings. What can you remember about coachings during that time? We have so many.
The best.
So many.
Oh, you have just millions. I think a little bit they don't trust you, so they're constantly. They never trusted us. They're constantly just giving us coachings. It's never a bad thing. And we had some amazing coaches. I mean, Bill Billingham, Eric Weimer,
Alan Darling.
Alan Darling was one of
Tim Shaindlin. Sorry, he's kind of like one of my favorites.
Tim was always amazing. I mean, they were all so good. Phil Moorhead, like we had so many amazing ones.
What was the most memorable coaching you've ever had that you could think of? For me, okay, let's start with me. While she's thinking, for me, coaching wise, I remember because during that time, I don't know if it's as frequent right now, but I remember we were getting so many coachings. It's sometimes we have to find something to coach because they were giving us so much time and like, oh my God. So my favorite memory of at least of coaching was with Tim Shaindlin, because I was given a role or learning a role, and I always feel awkward coaching with some of the coaches because they were so advanced that I feel like I already have to know my role.
Yeah.
And then they only have to play it. But the cool thing about Tim Shaindlin was he was very helpful to just pound out my notes one at a time over and over and over again. There's another person who does that, and it's Bill Billingham, the same thing.
Yeah.
Both of them, they were very open about like, oh my God, it's like I'm like a 5-year-old trying to learn Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. It was that. So that's my favorite memory of the two coaches.
You know what about when you bring that up, it reminds me when the Lyric assigned me Mariana Leitmetzer in Rosenkavalier.
Mm-hmm.
I remember looking at the score, and I think Eric Weimer was the assistant conductor on the piece, and so I was scheduled to have a coaching with him. I brought it into him, maybe partially learned because it's a hard role. I mean, any Strauss is tough. And I remember bringing it in, and he just gave me the dirtiest look, like, wait, you didn't learn the whole thing. I was like, but I need your help, Eric. He's like, like, I had to force him, I had to beg, borrow, and steal to get him to like really work on it, because he is not the one to pound out notes. Definitely not.
And we knew that. It's like, you know what? And it's not, this is not, by the way, that is not throwing shade.
Hey, no.
That was not throwing shade because it is real. He's very honest about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The thing about is there are some coaches who are there that you have to be ready so I can concentrate on your artistic delivery of the piece. But there are also ones who do that. And at the same time, they are willing to pound out your notes because sometimes you really need it. Sometimes you have a life and you don't learn your music 100% of the time. You only learn it 80% of the time because you have to have a life 20% time of it, right?
That's true.
What about gigs? Remember when we do like run out gigs? Those old places.
Gigs.
All right.
Those were always, I remember going to all these country clubs thinking, what an odd place. Like, what are we doing here? It was just
they are rich.
Rich. This is a good point. But I remember we were kind of afterthoughts in those places. The run out gigs were weird.
Yeah.
But fun because we didn't have to there was no pressure with a run out gig.
Yeah.
You went,
Well,
you laughed, you had fun with your friends. It was great.
all right. Well, oh my God, I'm gonna sneeze. Nope.
Oh no, don't sneeze.
Wait, no. Oh,
I have
I'm
a
gonna
good.
sneeze. Wait.
I have a good.
Right, so-
I guess it was a lesson. I'm
Yeah.
not even sure.
And
But
before we continue, you know what? Before we continue, I think there's something going on the side. I'm getting some kind of interference right now. Yes, you can come in right now.
This is the Dollar Report.
Hi, this is Manasatos for the Dollar Report, and we're here right now at the Metropolitan Opera. As you can see, everyone is masked because we keep it safe here. Back to you.
And that was the Dollar Report.
Was that fun?
that was good.
Thank you, Manasatos, for giving us that amazing feedback. Okay, you are such a diva. All right, so our next portion is called Down Memory Lane, Most Unforgettable Experience and Favorite Memory. So what can you, I'll start. Actually, you start. I already told you this one. You start this time.
Okay. So, all right, most unforgettable experience it's not favorite memory. Favorite memory definitely is being with my friends, performing with my friends. We have a lot of fun stories and experiences that we all shared.
Yeah.
But my most unforgettable experience, my first year in the program, and you're so green when you get there, right? I mean, you get there in like March or April, and over the summer, you're just doing young artist stuff. And then when the season starts in August, you're really exposed to these unbelievable singers and situations. And that's when you're thrown in the deep end. Well, my first year was the 50th anniversary season. And there was this huge concert that they were doing. Every possible star was coming to sing. Every retired star was coming to get honored. It was huge. And everybody in the program was understudying. So I guess I was understudying Karita Matila in a duet. Oh yeah. In a duet from Simone Boccanegra. It was Karita Matila and it was Thomas Hampson.
And I believe this was 2004, 2005 season.
That's what it was. And we never thought we would be on the stage. I mean, no chance in hell. But what happened? I get a phone call that Karita Matila will not be at the dress rehearsal. So I will be singing with Thomas Hampson and the orchestra and Maestro Bruno Bartoletti. And Maestro Bartoletti, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
He had the reputation for hating anyone in LOCAA. He didn't trust us. He didn't care. He didn't want to know about our artistic development. He didn't care. He was so far beyond that. And after they told me I had to sing this rehearsal, they scheduled a rehearsal with Maestro Bartoletti. I was shaking. I mean, shaking. But it went beautifully. He was super tough, but he understood that I was in good hands and I was ready and I was prepared and it was going to be good.
Yeah.
Cut to the next day. And it turned out, now I had just made my debut in Aida as the priestess. My family was in town to see the show, and they actually, the priestess never walks out on stage. So they actually got to see me on stage, sing with the orchestra, sing with Thomas Hampson.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember meeting and having to look up 10 feet going, oh, hey.
Hi.
And it was amazing. And of course, you know, from being there, whenever an understudy goes on, whenever a cover goes on, everybody in the opera house goes to the theater. They all see the audience. And
of course. It's like a family. That's why.
Yeah, and you can feel the support. And it was just the most exciting thing, and still a highlight for me. It was just to work with.
In addition to like that, I remember one of the things that I can never forget, because you know it was just visually in front of you, was when you when Erica had to sing in Trovatore while Sandra Radvanovsky was walking her part.
Oh God!
With orchestra.
That was the craziest.
was that was not the final dress, right?
No. So, and that was actually the year after I left the program and they came back. They had me back to understudy her. And it was the final dress.
It was the final dress.
Yeah, I remember it was the final dress. I remember walking to the theater. I had just gone shopping like the day before. And in my head, soprano and stilettos, there's a reason I have that name. I bought like, boom, high stiletto heels, like boots. And I'm like, well, what am I doing today? Sitting in the audience, watching Sandra Radvanovsky on stage. So I put them on. And as I'm walking to the theater, I get a phone call from the rehearsal department. Sandra's not feeling well. You're going to sing the show from the orchestra bridge, and she's going to walk it.
Yeah.
And what was the first thing out of my mouth? Can you go to the costume department and get me some flat shoes, or I'm going to fall through the bridge?
You're like, oh, did not plan this ahead.
Yeah, it was afterwards that I was like, this is an insane situation. But as long as I had the shoes, I was okay. That was crazy. And that was Maestro Bartoletti. Mwah, loved him.
Yes.
That was unbelievable. And I'll never forget this. When it came time to do the big arias, he physically turned his entire body toward me and conducted just me. And I will never forget that.
See? I know it was like already away from it, but it was just fresh out of the program, and so that counts.
Yeah. You didn't feel like you were, out of the program. You still felt like.
So for me, I guess I'm trying to see my most unforgettable experience. Oh my God, my most unforgettable experience was first year I was doing Carmen, and it was a John Copley production. And in this one, in Act 3, during the whole like taran tam tan taran taran tarari, anyway, was John Copley wanted Remendado and another chorister to actually help with the undressing and dressing of Carmen, which is during that time is Denise Graves.
Right.
So for me, that was the most unforgettable, because kind of like, let's just say traumatizing, unforgettable, because first of all, there was one performance where I had to take off her shoes, her like boots, and put on character shoes. But the thing was, they were suede boots, and she didn't wear like socks underneath. So it was getting caught. When something gets caught, it's so hard. I'm like, oh my God.
Terrible.
And then she said in French, allez, allez. I was like, oh no. It's like, let me do it. But the one that's hard was when we were in the middle of like putting, so she takes off a skirt, and then we put over her another skirt. So when I put over another one, the new skirt, I'm supposed to tie the new skirt first, and then she's gonna drop the old skirt. But the thing was, because her hand was kind of in the middle of in the back, I thought I tied it tightly. So when she let go of it, the whole new skirt went down, and you could see her tights.
Oh, no.
So I know, but the favorite memory is now going to the other one. The favorite memory is, and I'm gonna put like Erica with this one. So one of the things we like to do is we like to all of us are very close. We like to spend time in the lounge, as we call it, and we played games, whether it's Boggle, but we played categories. And for people who do not know how categories is, you just write down. You have a die that has all the letters, and then you have your time, and there's different word categories. You have to write down the first letter of the word for the first letter of the die. So just look it up, categories. But if you get 2 words of the same letter that starts with the same letter, you get 2 points. So the letter one time was letter P, and the category was hero. There's this amazing Brandon with so much confidence said, hero, Pontius Pilate, 2 points. And I'm like, what? And then one of our colleagues says, who the hell, whose hero is that gonna be? And then, of course, we all looked at the only Jew in the freaking program, Erica. And then Erica says, "Why are you looking at me?" But anyway, that was my favorite one. Now that we're done with that, here's a few of I talked to some people and they, a couple of them texted me back and then shared some stuff. Levy says, all of us, this favorite memory is all of us hanging out in the vortex, strengthening friendships and solidifying long-lasting bonds. I don't think they hang out at the vortex too much these days. You know what? They do, but not the kind of hanging out we did. When we did, we were like hanging out at a kitchen at someone's house.
It was honestly, it's weird when people always say, well, it was like a family. It's your family. You're all moving to a city where you're the only person there. I mean, possibly whoever you're in a relationship with doesn't live there. Your family is not there. Like, you become family. And we were lucky. Yeah. We were lucky. Our years, we were lucky.
Yeah. And then Levy's favorite memory was getting to learn and coach and do Dandini with Alessandro Corbelli is the highlight of my last year in the program.
He was good.
He was good. He was the one who actually taught me. I thought I knew coloratura, but when I do coloratura, I based it so much on my vibrato, like sounds like a freaking bleeding goat. So, but I learned coloratura from Dandini, from Alessandro. It was the best thing ever. It's like, oh my God, now I can easily do it. Even though I don't do it, I can easily do it. Yeah.
Oh, he was unbelievable.
Yeah. And then now the other one, another one is Lauren Kernell says, really loved all the people I was in the program with and made some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life. See, they're all similar.
It's so true.
It's so true. I mean, there's always drama. By the way, I'm not going to tell it here, but we did have our own friends experience where we had our own Ross and Rachel. We're not going to say who they are. I'm just saying we knew. Okay. We know who they are. You guys know who you are. I'm going to get a text from this.
Oh boy.
And now, actually, there is one. I'm going to put it here. There you go. Wait. There you go. So there is someone who was able to send a video about her experience. And here she is.
I'd say my favorite memory of my time as a young artist at the Lyric was our first year. And I was singing a small role in Dialogues of the Carmelites. And the role itself was easy, no problem, but I got to be one of the nuns who was guillotined at the end. And it is still, I'd say, my favorite production in all of opera. And just doing this dance while singing, and then and surrounded by all the other nuns, and just joining together and feeling like you were in it alone, but you were together with them. And that was by far my favorite memory from my 3 years as a young artist in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that nice?
That's so nice. For that to have been like her favorite thing ever with all that she's done, that's pretty impressive.
I know. And it's like, ladies and gentlemen, just want to let you know you are watching Throwback Thursday. What are we watching again? What is it again? What is it again? Because I know Erica loves to see my bits right here. It's Throwback Thursday.
Who wouldn't love that face?
I know. All right, so we are at the end of our program, and before we bid you adieu, I know it's very short, right? Bid you adieu, there is one more thing that you need to be a part of, and this is everything. Every guest, every time someone appears here, they do this. What is it? What could it be? What? Oh my God. Are you ready for this?
Do I have to make one up? Because that is
no. This is the thing. I tell people what to say, and you just go with it.
Okay.
It's the line of the day, and this is Erica.
All right.
Erica? I sent it to you. When you're ready.
This is particularly appropriate for me because I'm not. Wait, put it back. Oh no, I have to memorize it.
No, you just click on the free chat.
Where? Oh, chat, dude. It
Private
popped-
chat. There you go. Are you
Where?
ready?
Where?
All right.
Wait, you're making me look dumb. I don't see a chat here. Oh wait. Oh, there, because I was in
There.
fifth grade.
I
Okay.
know. All right. When you're ready.
I heard you're good at math. Would you help me replace my ex without asking why?
Yes! Oh, that was pickup line of the day. Thank you for joining us again.
That was amazing.
That was brought to you by Erica Strauss. What was brought to you by Erica Strauss? Again, thank you very much. We were joined today by Erica Strauss, soprano.
This
Her
was so
Instagram
fun.
is soprano in stilettos. Make sure it's at soprano _in _underscore stilettos. You know what? Just read it. It's right there. Okay.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for gracing us with your presence. And don't go yet. I will see you in a little bit. Okay.
All right.
Thank you again for appearing on our show tonight. We'll
This
see
is
you.
so much fun.
Bye. All right. We have now come to the end of our show. All right. So thank you. You have been watching Roro After Midnight. And our show is my show. What is our show? My show is from Mondays through Fridays, 9 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Central, and midnight. Oh my God. Eastern. Follow me on Facebook. Look it up. Roro the Tenor. Just type the one down there, and then you could subscribe. Filipino Tenor. And my IG is Roro the Tenor, at Roro the Tenor. IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Again, if you can be so kind, show your support via Venmo by sending me anything. I don't know, $100? Australian dollars is fine. Venmo at Roro the Tenor. Stay safe, get vaccinated, keep wearing masks whenever possible. Again, thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you again soon. Bye. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, where is that? Bye, guys.